Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for May 9th, 2024. This is for Aries. Last shuffle for Aries. Let's see what's up. All right, Aries. Well, we have peace and we have commitment. You got to make your peace with something you agreed to do. This is like saying, I signed that document. I signed that lease. I signed that agreement. I got to just make my peace with it now. There's something about making do with whatever it is that you've chosen to do, or spirit is telling you that it's time for you to make your peace with the decision. Like, you may not, for that to be here, you may see it differently now. Like, oh man, I messed up. You know, the Ten of Swords is like, I messed up. You might feel that way. You have to also make your peace with an ending. Okay, so there's like, make your peace with seeing an ending quite differently. It may be very painful or sad, or however it goes, someone needs to see that differently, whether that's you or in general, right? But it's more so coming off as it's you. Now, this could end up being a really good thing, I guess, is more so what they're trying to tell you. You may have said something like, well, I mean, I can't say said. You may have ended something. It's successfully over, and they're saying that you got to make your peace with it. And usually, when this all comes out, this means that maybe it didn't turn out the way you hoped, or it didn't turn out the way you know what I mean. It wasn't as there's something here, like it wasn't as accepted to you. Like maybe you didn't accept it as much. There's some vibe of that. Hanged Man, Ten of Swords, Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles with peace. So that would say that you are seeing an ending quite differently, right? Making your peace with something being done so that there may be success. A lot of you may have ended something for the outcome to be like, okay, things are going to be successful, things are going to heal, things are going to spruce up or something here. And they're saying you have to stand on it now. Like you've agreed to this, like with commitment, Wheel of Fortune and Star. Things are gonna change within this commitment, whatever this is, an agreement. You could have signed a contract, at least something's gonna change, and it's gonna change, work out in your favor. But like if that was a contract, right? And maybe at the time you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that once I signed this, that would end. I didn't realize if I signed this, that would fall to the wayside, or whatever the case is. But it turns out to be a lucky break for you. They're showing like really good luck. That typically this deal would destroy a person, but this would be good luck for you. Actually, would give you a jump start on something else. Now, if you look, new beginnings and jumpstart. I just said, okay, new beginnings is the devil in lovers, and it seems as though once again they're asking you to have conviction about the decision that you made, because at the time that was the right thing to do. So it's like they're speaking about now the different perspective needs to be that new beginning for you. Like you need to start looking at your whatever is going on, whatever you said, sure, I'll do. Okay, I'll do that. Even if it was a hard choice, even if it was like ending a relationship for some of you. Some of you, this may be ending a long-standing relationship. This could be, like, I can't say lease, but something where either like investing or something, like you were going to invest in something or pay for something, and you're maybe looking back like, ugh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. They're saying it's going to turn out, change in your favor. They want you to to stay on the path, but change the way you're looking at the path. It's not about changing direction as much as it's saying, well, I've decided to do this. I signed this contract. I'm just going to follow it to the end. You know what I mean? That's my man, and I'm going to stand beside him. I'm sorry. But they're saying that this is going to turn out better for you in the long run. Okay. The honoring path is the Two of Swords and the Tower. It's sad when you make a joke and you laugh at it yourself. It's sad, right? That's what they say, but I'm having a good time with myself, so whatever. But the honoring path is the Tower and Two of Swords, though, and that speaks a lot about how. Okay, so they're saying that separate. All right, you know how like you are. This is giving off a funny vibe. Say you become famous, well off. you're doing better than the people you left behind. Like, you know what I mean? You had to leave them behind. It's not that you made a conscious decision. Some of you may have made a conscious decision to say, you know what, I'm going to go and whatever this is, I'm going to leave my home. I'm going to, like, this would be the vibe of someone who became famous after getting married or like that kind of thing, you know what I mean? And you can't spend time with them anymore. Or like you go to college and you end up like breaking the mold in life and you left your siblings behind, your friends behind, your parents behind, all this stuff. And although it was sad, it's like, you know, they like there's that guilt of like, I don't see guilt though here, but I'm seeing a person who feels sad that they felt like they had to sacrifice people in order to get where they're at. Like their life, like your life may have drastically improved when you cut ties. And not that you purposely, I'm not saying a cut tie because they suck. I'm seeing like the new beginnings is realizing that you're not toxic for wanting new and wanting better in your life. That would be the issue here, is that you need to see it differently and just stay on the path because things are going to get better. This is almost that vibe of like, because you're not in the picture around these people anymore, their life changes too. You know, sometimes we stay in situations a little bit longer or we leave things prematurely, right? But this is not the case. I don't see that being the case. I see that you may feel that way. You may feel like for some of you, this could be that you're feeling selfish, you know, like I'm focused on me and I got my life improved. Even if your life isn't improving right now, there's some vibe of spirit saying you need to make peace with those times or the time that you're about to take, you know, the time that you're about to go through, where maybe you're sacrificing people that you consider like bonded to you, right? For success. Like you had to let them go. And or they are somehow, because of the success is because you're in a different bracket or you're in a different lifestyle, you're doing things differently, you guys just don't connect, right? And it would be that same way like how you leave your friends, but you know, like you go and you do well, your friends are still in the same position, and then you're that person that wants to travel, you're that person that wants to go shopping or go out to eat, they can't afford to do so. That's not even in their, they don't have their itinerary of their life is, they have no free time. You know what I mean? They can't just take that time off to go hang out with you. Like they're check to check. It's hard, okay, for some people. Or your family, like they never left the state, and then you want to go and do all this stuff, and you're like, let's plan a family trip, and they can't plan it because they don't have a budget for it. There's a vibe of that. That's the sacrifice that you made. You're successful, and other people are not. They're not able to spend any time with you. Like you don't feel that connection to being able to go back to this, you know, the place. That's what this looks like. Even if you're not quite there yet, there's something that's over, like done, you know, and you need to see it differently now. They're saying that it's better than what it seems, right? It's going to be so much better for you and for them, because now that you're not around there, they're able to look at their situation and go, oh my gosh, if Aries can go and Aries can find success, so can I. Let me go and do. Let me go and be. You know. So either way, you could be dealing with a Pisces, a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Gemini, main signs. So you could be a Pisces, Aries cusp, right? But we have Aquarius, Pisces cusp, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, and Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. Lord have mercy. Or if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.